I was shocked when I saw in the news that Tinubu's minister, Uche Nnaji, resigns over alleged certificate forgery. I was like, he was accused, or it was discovered that the certificate is submitted during his ministerial screening and all of that were forged. There were so many fake certificates that the school later claimed was not from them. Just the same way we have with that of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who is the president today. The Bola Ahmed Tinubu have results that Chicago State University disowned, but yet is the president. So a minister have resigned for same issue. I was beginning to ask myself, should we applaud this man? Should it be a credit on his part, or there is more to it that meet the eyes? Is there something we don't know? Did he honorably resign, or was he behind the scene pressure to do so? Because in Nigeria, the only time I've heard someone resign, and that was done honorably, that was the late Dora Akinuyi. That was the only woman, the NAFDAC boss. May I so rest in peace now because she's late. You all know the case of Dora. I think she's the lady I'm displaying now. Dora is the only woman who has honorably resigned rather than do rubbish as a NAFDAC DG. Other than that, people don't resign in this country. So when I hear that Uche Nnaji has resigned over certificate forgery scandal, I was like, I don't think maybe there is more to it. But no matter how it is, whether there is more, whether it's just for that scandal sake, he has done something that is honorably. I think we should have extended this to somebody like the president himself. Say, sir, because I read that President Tinubu accepted his resignation, which means it was okay for the president to say, okay, you can go since you are facing scandal, you should resign, and that you've resigned. It's a honorable thing to do. Whereas the president himself has multiple scandals over his own head. Not just forgery, everything about his life seems to have been forged, but yet he's the president. We don't know his age. We don't know the school he truly attended, where he got his degree from. We don't know. You get the point now. So there's a whole lot of things. This is what should be happening, because this is what happened in the developed society. When you are involved in rubbish, things that doesn't make sense, you just resign. Not the case of Akpabio and Natasha. Akpabio was accused of so many things. Threat to life, infidelity, whatever. So many things. And instead of stepping aside as the SP, he sat in judgment in his own case. You get the point? So it's very unfortunate that this is in Nigeria we find ourselves. But as for this Uche, whatever may have motivated you to do this, trust me, it was a honorable thing to do. And I just hope majority of every other APC people in power now will emulate this. Because I doubt if there are any APC people leading us today that actually is not guilty of forging certificate. Did any of them actually go to school? Of course they don't. We know. But now that this one was caught and exposed, he resigned. Others should follow suit. You get the point now. So Uche Nnaji, well, I will also say thank you for doing that, which is very rare. But whatever made you do it, we don't know. But what matters, what is in the public domain, is that you resign after being involved in a certificate forgery scandal. That is all you need to do. So Bola Ahmed Tinubu, when are you resigning? The man sitting as FCT minister, the godfather of Rivers State, when are you resigning? The information that came out recently that you bought a house worth over $2 million in the US is enough to make anybody resign of their positions. You cannot be a leader and you've just been accused or you've just been proved in, because I don't need to wait for the court. It has been proven that you bought a house worth that amount in the US, whereas you cannot earn that amount as a minister or even as a former governor. So which means there is somebody have stole somewhere. When are you resigning as well? So there is a whole lot of more. So many things, so many people that need not to be in power in Nigeria, but unfortunately they are the ones sitting, presiding over issue. We need so many more of this Uche. Very important. Very, very important. That is on the ground that he resigned honorably. If there was any other pressure behind the scene, then he deserves no credit. Because we know that politicians in Nigeria don't resign. So, but this one surprised me. Say, the Nigeria APC politician resigned. Well, whatever it is, but he has resigned for getting involved in a certificate forgery scandal. That's the best thing to do. So what do you guys think? Let me see your thought and opinion at the comment section.